Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180
Chamba.
and you're watching another episode of Importmigos. Episode 7. I don't know why we're numbering, but we're numbering, so it's all good. I mean, we could just title it per show that we cover. That kind of makes more sense, but um, we're gonna keep on going with the number system. It hasn't done us wrong yet, so I think it
I
works
guess the
out.
number system can also help in order of like which event is which. Plus, obviously, they can see the thumbnail
Yeah,
and
we'll
it.
have the yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
you
it
you
said
will.
the now.
Yeah, you will have seen the thumbnail by now, so
Yeah,
you'd be like, "Why are you guys
you'll
talking
you'll
about
you'll know
this?"
what
So,
show we're
yeah,
talking about. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of shows that we're talking about, we're gonna be covering the just insane drop that Tamashii did. Like they went all out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like they went
We,
crazy.
they did. So the event that we're obviously talking about is Tamashii Nations 2023, which took place between the 17th and the 19th of November 2023.
Yeah, and it is now a couple days later,
A few
and
days.
yeah, we're catching up here. So,
Yeah.
um, if you're watching now, just so you know, we're not live, so we can't respond in the chat.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but enjoy that. There's
Yes.
there's something to watch in the place of the original show. So thank you
Yeah.
for tuning in. Thank you
Absolutely.
for the support. We're gonna
Mhm.
really dive into the Tamashii Bandai stuff tonight. Have fun amongst
Yeah.
have
A bunch
fun
of shows.
amongst
Yeah.
yourselves. Yeah, and thank you for watching. So
Also, I
without
mean, like, if you leave a comment in the actual video, not on the live chat, and I'm sure if there's questions there, we'll probably respond to those. That's the thing. So it's just
oh
we
for
can't
sure.
do it live. We can't do this
Yeah,
live.
we're not watching it live. This is pre-recorded. So have fun, everybody. I hope you had a great Turkey Day if you're in America, and if not, I hope you had a great day anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So without further ado, let's jump into this. We got a lot to cover and not a lot of time. So let's
Both those
rock
things.
and or roll. All right. So where do you want to start here?
That's tricky.
Should we just jump into the anime or
Yeah.
world character?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll jump into anime
Yeah. Yeah.
edition here.
We'll have a link also to this actual page that we're
Um,
looking at, which is Dengeki Hobby.
oh,
What is this? Dengeki Hobby. So if you want to obviously look at more photos, definitely hop onto that one. They do a great coverage.
all right, so
Let me open up
right
this
here,
page properly.
are you seeing on here? You good?
Yes, but I'm going to
Okay.
open up my own window as well so that
Okay,
I can see what it is you're looking at clearly.
got it.
Which one did you go to? Anime.
Yeah, anime.
Anime.
So we've got Funeral Freeland.
Freerin.
Okay, Freeland. Okay,
Freerin.
I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with this
Yeah.
property, but these figures look really cool. They got that
It's
medieval look.
it's currently airing. It's about magic.
Okay.
It's actually pretty interesting. These look great. I think yeah, it's kind of unexpected that they'd have like two out the gate straight away, and I think it's nice that they're actually trying. You know, that it's an attempt at like more things. I've noticed that this year, well, as in recent years, Bandai and SH Figuarts primarily, they're really like branching out as much as they can.
They're really stretching it thin,
Yeah,
man. Like,
in a sense, I think that's obviously why they opened up their the Vietnam
mhm.
factories. You know, not everything's going to China anymore because they really have to spread it.
Mhm.
And obviously that's probably why a lot of people like, oh, the ones from Vietnam aren't that good. It's like it's growing pains, man. It's
Well, yeah,
it's trying to work it out.
a lot of companies are moving over there too because of price. The prices are going
Yeah.
up in China. A lot of factories they don't
Mhm.
they don't really want to do that anymore. Like they're like we've we can do other stuff and
Unless you can, give us the money. And in which case, like Bandai is not leaving China, obviously.
right,
They have since it's expanding, they have to expand.
Right.
And yeah, so we'll see where these ones are made.
So I'm not very familiar with these characters at all. But these figures look great.
The anime is currently being aired on Crunchyroll.
Okay. I'm a little worried about the I don't know the character though either. So like that's kind of what's funny is like sometimes you see a character like this with like a long cloak or dress or whatever, and you're like, well, that's not going to move very well. But I don't know if this character does
She's
a
not a
lot of.
fighter. She's a
Okay,
magician.
well
Yeah,
then
yeah.
that's perfect. Yeah.
That's. I'm like in my head. It's about context of the character, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least for me, anyways. Like articulation has to coincide with what the character does or is able to do.
Right.
And I'm sure, hopefully, the actual skirt cloak piece is the softer. Honestly, like we were talking about this a couple of days ago, where it's like go with the material that they used on Sasuke's skirt.
Yes. Just stick like
Yeah,
that should be the
stick to
baseline.
that or closer. Like
Yeah.
Katana Man's coat, perfect.
Yep. Yep. That
Doesn't
should have
get in
been
the yeah,
Power's coat all the way.
all the way as opposed to
Yep.
just the front. But yeah,
Mhm.
even with that, power still doesn't bother me because I can hold on to something.
Yep. This one right here was probably one of my favorite things that they showed off.
Okay, and it's
Yeah.
great because again, like the skirt. Could they have done a soft goods like her actual coat? Sure, but I'm kind of glad they didn't. I do like the sculpted
I
skirt.
didn't even notice that her cape was soft goods, Chamba. I just realized that right now.
This is the line. This line specifically, the Berserk line, is where they do soft goods
Mhm.
capes. So she's
And
got a soft good cape.
the likenesses are killer on these, man.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
really knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
Like that guts is the guts that's come out is absolutely amazing. I love that figure.
It's not hand candy. I wish it were,
Mhm.
but it's also due part to the design.
It's
Like,
hard to get the because the sword is so big and bulky and heavy, you can't really fiddle with it as much as you would like, you know?
no, it's you can only do so much with it, you know.
Mhm.
But talk about presence.
And likeness. The likeness is
Like, oh,
there.
the sculpt is unmatched. The soft goods cape is probably one of my favorite
I
aspects of
love the way the wiring is inside. Like,
there. It's probably one of the more unique ways I've seen wiring done in a cape.
it makes it way more dynamic too. You can get that
Way more,
thing, yeah.
way
Like
more.
I had like folded it up and rustled it to the side, like there was like a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of wind, and it
Mm-hmm.
looked great. It looked great.
Yeah. So sculpt goes stellar, and
Hmm.
I'm just the way I'm gonna display them, kind of like that, where it's just they're gonna look dope as, and if I want, I can pose them up and such.
Hmm. Hmm.
Shigekishi is going to be the same thing. I know it's like, oh, is the skirt piece going to get in her way? If you read the manga or watch the anime, you know that she's not an action.
No, no, not
Again,
really.
magician characters, sure.
I'm kind of excited too to see like what kind of like wacky expression faces that she's gonna come with too.
I also hope she comes with her astral projection form.
Yeah, or at least some like little form of it, and then
Yes,
maybe they can do a articulated version later or
sure,
something.
sure. Because like to accompany the Berserker mode version
Yes,
of
yes,
Guts, that's
yes,
mainly it. Because I think
yeah.
that's what was lacking with that version. It's like,
It's so wild because like there, there's so much story that's literally just
oh yeah,
hidden behind the manga that is like so good. Like I
mm-hmm.
know it's always like the golden arc, the golden arc, the golden arc, the golden arc,
There's
the
so much
golden arc, the
after that,
golden arc.
dude.
It's
So
like
much after that.
for me, it was like that was good. It hooked me in, but it like for me, like everything really didn't start kicking off and
Mm-hmm.
like really pull me all the way in until after that. Like
Mm-hmm.
when we meet the other characters, like her or like the other two.
Oh, they're
Uh,
great, dude.
yeah,
They're great. There's too many cool characters here.
and like once you kind of like, once you kind of like establish what it is and where our characters are going, and now that we've got our kind of like core team and whatnot, that's when it pulled me all in. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I really
Same,
want to see where this goes.
same,
Like,
same.
so Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I'm
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
for this.
Anything Berserk at this point, I'm gonna get in because you know who
Yeah,
else? Who else?
yeah, this is amazing.
This next one though,
I'm really surprised that they like dropped this one.
I am too.
That they like showed this off. Like I honestly I thought it was going to be a while before we got any form of this guy. Now
Very
granted,
glad though.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Granted, I'm really curious now to know if they're going to tackle his, demon form or whatever.
As cool as a demon form is, I like that they're doing this because it's a slow build up to
Hmm.
the possible demon form, and we know that SH Figuarts can tackle demons and whatnot.
Hmm.
Look at Kaido beast form, half
Hmm.
beast form. That's we'd want something like that. I'm curious about how big this one's going to be. Um,
Because
scaling
this
is scaling is always going to be tricky with this character in specific because
because this form isn't. He's big, but
it's
he's
big.
not
No, no,
not
no.
as big as like the demon form. So.
People might think this one's going to be bigger than he should be, and it's or smaller than he might be. It's like I think a good indication is if you've seen the Prime One Studio statue of Guts versus Nosferatu Zod, that's actually a good indicator of how tall he should be.
Hmm.
If you guys have Orange Piccolo, he should be about that.
Which is perfect.
Which is you can go bigger, you can go smidge taller if you like, but he needs to have that mass. That's
Hmm.
essentially what he is. He's going to tower over him, obviously. And
And once again, the likeness is there.
oh, the
Like,
sculpt is spot on.
yeah.
It's kind of annoying that that we're seeing this and we don't. It's obviously like license, pending licensor approval, so it's still in the stages of that. But and you could see like this is probably like a solid statue right now, but you
Hmm.
could see where the articulation cuts are supposed to be.
Yep. Yep.
I'm curious about those shoulders though.
It's gonna be wild, man.
You know,
I like I've wanted this for so long and it's finally
no one's
happening.
given it. No one's
Yeah.
given this before,
I'm
and
really
it looks
surprised that
good.
like a company like Storm didn't push to get like Berserk. I mean, we've gotten a
I'll be
lot of the
honest,
monsters.
they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but they would have done a lot of the monsters and nothing
Oh,
else.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, let's keep it cooking here. What do we have? A Sailor Moon statue.
Figure out Zero.
Okay.
Yep.
Great
They look great.
presentation. Yeah.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff. Darkness calls light. Yeah, these look nice. These
Yeah,
are,
they do.
next up is like the proplicas,
All right.
which is cool. It's a good thing for them to actually make. It's like
Mhm.
it's role play type
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is something like maybe about a year or so ago. If I got my kid, she would have loved it.
Oh yeah. And these
So
aren't like they're toys, but they're like the high end type toys.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Yeah.
yeah. All right. Let's keep it cooking here. And then we have Detective Conan. It's funny. I had a friend. He was really into this, and I was just like, I never got into it, but he said he
Mm.
always told me it was really good. Wow, they're really going all in on this guy.
It's a new one, I think. I think this is an entirely new sculpt. I was looking at it compared to the original one that they did. It doesn't look the same.
See, this is what I like to see from them, though. It's like, okay, give us some more of those little figures so we can get some more little characters, like knocked out in like other
Dr.
lines.
Slump, baby. If
Yep,
they give
Doctor
if they give
Slump,
that Dr. Slump, I swear to you,
Chibi
you're not
Trunks,
going to
Chibi
understand my
Goku.
reaction to that thing.
What else is there? Chopper. We need Chopper. So this looks good.
I think so
It's
too.
not for me, but it
Yeah,
does look good.
same here.
Yeah, great accessories, great articulation. Came out great. And then these are the minis, right?
Yep.
SHF mini.
Figurats minis.
Yeah, I don't really mess with these too much. I did get in Inosuke,
I
but
haven't actually handled a single one of them yet. I think it's a nice alternative to say like a Nendoroid, even though they're completely different.
mhm,
But it's all chibi in a sense. But I think it's a nice thing to have that's very affordable.
mhm.
with accessories, like pretty loaded with accessories too.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they come with like swap out arms and stuff.
yeah.
It's basically their answer to Nintendo, but
Yeah.
they're smaller. All right, I know nothing about this guy.
This is another anime that's currently airing in Crunchyroll. The title is Shangri-La Frontier.
Okay.
So it's an isekai. You know what an isekai is, right? Isekai is going into another world, basically. It's like, think Alice in Wonderland, where main character from our world goes into a fantasy world.
Okay.
He's the main character, Sanraku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like a warrior, but yeah, this looks. I haven't gone into the anime yet, and I've been tempted for a while, but I've always had like I've always liked weird designs, and this is right up there, right up there.
Yeah, it's definitely
Like if you like Inosuke, obviously, like this is kind of in the same vein. It's a wild warrior with a beast type head.
I didn't even think about that. Could definitely be a buddy towards that. Now that actually does get me thinking, because we're going to be talking a little bit of Demon Slayer later on.
Look at that body.
Mm-hmm.
Little indication of what they could possibly do.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like a figure goes, this looks like it's fun.
It looks solid, man.
Yeah, it does.
He's
It
going to
really
move.
does.
The likeness, I'm not familiar with the likeness.
Oh, the likeness is pretty spot on. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, this was unexpected. Although to be fair, like I remember walking around Anime Expo this year and seeing like the large posters of this, and I was like, I only saw like Pop-Up Parade maybe or something of the like, and I was like, I think in my head I was like, I think Bandai's probably gonna do something for this.
Yeah.
And
that's funny when you can see it, like the writing on the wall. Sometimes you're like, well, how come nobody else is doing this? You're, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably why. And then
if anything, this might be worth just getting for the buck as well.
Well, yeah, you could do a head swap on this, and you basically have
whatever you like.
Yeah,
looks great.
For you, you could if you wanted to, you could swap the head out with the Kamina almost.
Oh, don't even tell me, dude. Honestly, this would have been such a better body too.
Yep. And then we have Shy. I'm not familiar with Shy.
Currently also airing on Crunchyroll.
But these figures look really nice.
They do. Shy's about like superheroes. Each country has a representative superhero, and Shy is the main character.
Kind of like G Gundam.
In a way, yeah, except it's superheroes as opposed to mechs and whatnot. Yeah.
Well, I'm already hooked on that. I'm gonna have to check this out then.
Check it out. Yeah, I'm a little surprised this because we'd seen the prototype of the main character Shy before during Comic-Con, and I was actually a little surprised that they hadn't put it up on pre-order already, considering the anime is currently airing. But I think this is supposed to come out. I think they slated these for like an April release next year.
Oh wow, I like the articulation scheme on here. It looks like solid articulation on it. So
I just feel like that cloak is not going to be removable. They tend to do this thing right now. Yeah. But I think it's also part of the design where it's just kind of a cape.
Which is cool. I mean, I don't know how that works. Like I noticed they do that all the time in One Piece too. It's like
it doesn't matter.
You don't ever see people walking around with jackets on like that, but it works.
It's thug though. It's gang. Yeah. It's like there's nothing like strapped around their neck.
Yeah,
to hold it, but
it just sit on the shoulders. Yeah,
looks cool though.
Yeah,
it looks great. Yeah,
it looks really good.
Got an alcoholic beverage. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the characters per se, personalities and whatnot. But yeah, if you want to check it out, it's currently airing.
Is this the main character or no?
No. The main character is the one on the. It's like a little image of her on the side.
Okay. If I was guessing, man, that definitely looks like a bottle of like vodka or something.
Yeah, it's alcoholic.
Russian. Yeah, she might.
You could see her cheeks got the pinks going on.
She's got the rosy red cheeks. They got her posed in kind of a
Let me pour you a drink.
Yeah. Just having a good time.
So these are replicas of her of Shy's gauntlets. Got these things that go on her wrists.
All right. Did we already burn through everything?
Okay. Yep, that was all of Anime Edition.
All
Did you want
right.
to check the World Character Edition or the Jump
Yeah,
Character Edition?
let's do world. We'll do
All right,
world.
right on. World
Um,
Character Edition. This one I did not see coming. This first one,
and this is
Rebel
Rebel
Moon.
Moon. Interesting.
Yeah,
So Rebel Moon is the Zack
Zack
Snyder
Snyder's
movie.
Star Wars.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
he had pitched this idea to do Star Wars. They turned it down, and he says, "Well, I'm just going to make it anyway."
Yep.
So,
It's going to be on Netflix, and it is titled Rebel Moon, Part
and that's
1.
soft goods too, right?
Yes, it is.
Man, they've been just letting loose with the soft goods lately.
I know. I know. Her likeness looks fantastic too.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've been getting all these what is it, live action versions of SHF. Like I was like honestly, like it blew me away that they were doing Luffy and Zoro from
Mhm.
the Netflix show.
Likewise.
I did not see that coming,
Nope.
and I would have if someone would have said, "Do you think they're going to do that?" But there's no way. There's no way. But no, it happened.
Honestly, though, like if they'd shown the Straw Hats, the complete Straw Hat team for the live action one, I probably would have gone in on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the guarantee, like there's no guarantee that I'm going to get all of them, and that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
Rebel Moon, the
very
first two that
interesting.
they've shown, it's display only. So obviously, like before, I mean, I always say this in regards to Tamashii products, or just most products in general, mainly Tamashii. Until you see a pre-order, it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Just a heads up, like
Yeah, let's re-emphasize that.
yes,
There's been many times that Tamashii has shown off stuff and never made it. The list goes on and on and on and on and
too
on.
many.
Like they've shown off Ewoks before. They've shown off,
A bunch of Star Wars in general.
yeah,
There's
and countless Dragon Ball stuff. You know,
dude, Tech on Avengers, the whole team is done.
yeah, yep,
I got
never
3.
made. Yeah,
I got 3. All I want was a Spider-Man. No.
I mean, for instance, like when they did the cartoon or the cartoon Ninja Turtle stuff, they'd shown off Shredder. He was never made. They had shown off
There's a couple of Gundam characters. There's a
mhm,
ton of like Super Sentai Power Ranger stuff.
Faye from Cowboy
Yep.
Bebop. That's probably one of the worst ones. That just kind of like, oh, like why didn't you jump out the gate with Faye? Why didn't you jump out the gate with Faye
To be
Valentine?
honest, if they did it now, they'd kill it.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Or at least show her off and be like, she will go up for pre-order, and then throw Ed and Jed in there, and then just give us a core cast, and then we're good. I would be happy with that. I really like the detail on this. I like the idea that he's kind of like a tribalistic robot.
Yeah. Like it's an old, it shows the fact that they're an old robot,
Mm-hmm,
which
mm-hmm.
is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's a neat concept,
Yeah.
actually.
Like
Yeah,
old tech almost.
yeah. And then we have the Spider Punk here, which we have gone in depth on the normal show about,
Yep.
but it's as I had
I
said
know.
before, this one was kind of a pass for me, but it looks good. Like if you're collecting this
Yes.
line, like it's definitely a must-have.
I'm collecting the SH Spider-Verse figures, and I'm kind of right now, based on this, it's dope. I'm gonna have to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
I like him as a character, but I don't like. To me, he's not an essential part of my actual
Plus, it's
Spider-Man
just
collection.
getting like it's getting so hard to like. It's like okay, like especially like if we just take Bandai, right? There's so many lines that Bandai is doing right now. That's like, okay, that's cool, but I really can't jump into that. Like that's where I'm at with the Spider-Verse stuff. I'm
Mhm.
like, that looks cool, but like I really can't. Like if I want to like stay, on with Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Berserk. You know what I mean? Like,
You've named a few, and there's going to be a few more that they've shown. Or I'm like,
mhm,
why do you do this?
yep.
Like, and I'm all about focus, right?
Mhm.
So
And then we
I've got the other
have the Marvels here. I really like the way the Captain Marvel came out, especially the
This
powered
figure
up look
looks
here.
great.
Hmm.
Not
Yeah.
seen the movie,
Yeah, me either.
I'll check it out eventually once it's on Disney Plus.
Mhm.
But as far as figures go, this looks really good. That form there with the hair,
Mhm.
fantastic.
Yeah, I like the original one they put out, the first Captain Marvel. Like, when I sold
Mm-hmm.
off all my, MCU, SHF figures, like, she was one that I kept, and I made kinda like my own, like, core, like, the ones that I liked the best out of all of them that I had. I, like, took, like, "Alright, I'll pick one, and then I'll have, like, a MCU Avengers team or whatever," and that Captain Marvel, the first one was one that I kept. So
Nice.
it's like, even though this looks good, I'm like, "I already got a Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
I'm good."
like if you had sold that one off, you'd be like, "Oh, perfect."
Yeah, yeah, I
But
would
this one,
definitely
mhm,
consider picking this one
yeah,
up for sure. Yeah,
but
and
yeah,
then
this one
even
looks
that
really.
looks good too.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
just in a regular form, but that powered up form to me, I was like, "Wow, that's
Mhm.
really good, actually."
Yeah, yeah, they came out nice.
Hmm.
Oh, wow, they she really does come with a lot of stuff. That's cool.
No stands. I bet she's not gonna come with any stand
No, no stands.
except the stand that probably carries that holds up her blasts.
I don't think so.
Well, it looks specific though. That's the thing. That's why I'm thinking she might come with it.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah, right.
If
Tamashii
you're
does not
lucky.
like
The funny thing that I
exhibition
do wanna
pieces.
comment on is that, she has the gold hair.
Yeah, right, right. She does.
The
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 infamous.
age-old
Mhm.
Star Wars gold hair, which, I mean, I get it. I get the gold, like, why they would put the gold, because it's
It's
like
the shine.
blonde isn't, like,
Yeah,
necessarily, like, one color. It, like, kinda, like, changes as, like, you, like,
that's the
look at
problem.
it.
I understand
So
that in theory it makes sense why.
right.
Execution is just like gold. Like
I think it works here, though.
it
You know what I
works for
mean?
her, oddly
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah. Next character. This one I did not expect to see.
Aquaman, yeah.
Yeah.
That's I mean, well, his movie's coming out soon, so,
With no
you know.
fanfare. I don't know if there's anyone interested at this point.
Mhm.
Not knocking a
I'm not.
figure.
Yeah, no, I'm not very interested, but
I don't
I know
care.
the figure looks pretty solid. Like, that's the thing, is, like, a lot of these are, like, look really good, and it's
Mhm.
cool to, like, when you see somebody that's like, "Oh, man, like, I gotta get that," and it's like, awesome. I'm glad that
Absolutely. I'm
you're
glad there's a
happy with
company
that.
making something for you.
And he has some gold on his hair as well.
He does. He does. He's got gold tips. I think it's instead of blonde, it's gold.
Yeah. Gold.
Gold.
I
It's
love
easy
it.
to do blonde characters from a cartoon perspective because there is no shine.
Mhm.
But when it's realistic, I guess it is in a sense a way because when light hits on it, there's a multitude of colors. Then
Yeah, it
it
gives it that
shines.
kinda, like, blonde look.
Mhm.
And then we have the Flash here.
Which is odd because it's like the Batman is coming out this month
Yeah.
from the Flash
Yeah.
before the Flash.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna push the main star of the movie to the back. We got Michael Keaton Batman out there. That's the
Yep.
most important
That's the
part.
important one. That's
Yeah,
the important
yeah.
one. This one looks good, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
No interest in getting it, but
Nope, same here.
I'm happy for everyone
Yeah,
who's going
Aquaman,
to.
Flash, complete pass for me.
Mhm.
Totally. I'm not even familiar with what
Dude,
trooper this is.
dude. This is the Imperial Armored Commandos from The Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
This looks money. But I did point out something to the voice chat in the Discord before. Look at them knees.
Mhm,
They've
mhm.
gone the Black Series direction.
Oh, no.
Which the problem for me with placing the knee pad on the top section as opposed to the bottom, where the shin
Mhm.
is that it should, if you're going to do it that way, where it's going to be one or the other, make it so that it attaches itself to the boot. It just looks better.
Mhm.
When it's to the thigh, it's not right. It's
It
not
drives
right.
you wild.
Yeah, it's about as terrible as garbage shoulders.
The other thing that needs to be noted is this does say display only.
Again, until you see a pre-order, not real.
Mhm, mhm.
Not real.
And then we're doing another speeder bike.
Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike. This looks
Yep.
amazing.
Yeah, looks really clean.
Looks amazing. But see, look at the knee on that one.
Mhm.
It's on the boot section. That's
Yeah,
how
it
you're supposed
works.
to do it. That's
Yeah.
how you're supposed to do it.
So for all the people that had missed the Scout Trooper in SHF form and don't want to pay the, horrendous like secondary market prices, maybe now
Maybe. Yes.
maybe they'll release this one.
If this goes up, that's your opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And we've obviously got another stormtrooper, a remnant stormtrooper now from the
Mm-hmm.
Mandalorian. Looks fantastic.
I love it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I think it looks great.
Yeah. I
Like,
kind of hate how good it looks, actually.
yeah, like I saw it as oh, they did an all new Stormtrooper again. This has got to be like their fourth or fifth like pass at a Stormtrooper.
And with every stormtrooper, they just get better.
They keep dialing it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep dialing
Like
it in.
this looks. If I didn't see the stand, I'd think, oh, from the show.
Mm-hmm.
The detail is superb.
It really is.
Again,
Yeah,
though, display only, so this might not be real.
yeah. Cross your fingers.
That's the last one from the
All right, from World.
World.
All right, should we go game?
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into game. Now, I do want to note here, we're not seeing any Street Fighter under game. What's going on here? Get out of my way. There we go. All right. Oh, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that the horse girls from Pretty Derby was a game. I thought it was a show.
I think it was originally a game first, and it was a show.
Ah, that makes sense because they have all those weird horse racing games over there, huh?
Mm-hmm. And instead of like using actual horses, honestly, because there's a lot of horse racing games where it's just a horse, you're a jockey. So they were like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Let's
everyone make
loves
an anime girl.
a female mascot.
Yeah.
Right?
Why don't we turn our horses into anime girls? Yeah.
And how do we make money?
Mm-hmm.
It's, to be fair, genius move. And
kind of a no-brainer.
No-brainer. Even more so than that, it's not just SH Figures that's doing it. Figma's done a couple of them too.
Mm-hmm.
So
these look really nice. I'm not gonna lie. They came out really good.
The one with the big sleeves looks great.
Mm-hmm. I like I think it's the one that already came out. It has like the dash effects with like the dust coming up and everything. And I was like, oh, that's tempting. If I see that for the right price one day, I might just get it for the effects alone,
And the one with the long sleeves are fantastic, actually. If you look at the actual articulation on the sleeves, there's like multiple points there.
Mm-hmm. You got swivels, and then you got like a ball with a swivel, and you can really move those things around, which is interesting because she's got that big dress and she's running. So
right, yeah, cool shots. Though I reckon you could probably take some cool shots with the
for sure. All right, let's keep it cooking here. I'm not familiar with this.
I am not too. The game part, I think the game section I'm going to be least familiar with.
Okay.
Because I don't really play mini games, and these designs, they look cool. It's like, I'm not familiar with it. Right. And this is a Figuarts mini. More Figuarts mini.
I think we're primarily here for the tech and stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, when we get there.
Yeah, these look great. I know nothing about them, but it looks cool. And more of this guy we saw in statue form. He's in SHF Mini. Looking good.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, for sure.
That one.
Like I said, it's like the answer to whoa, she's got like two hands there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what, like, this is, I think, from it's from the Elden Ring type thing.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Prop replicas. Okay, this was a big deal. People lost their minds over this. We've got the the Link sword or the Zelda sword here. Master and a lot of people are like, "Oh my god, does that mean that, we're possibly going to get SHF Zelda figures?"
Don't assume it, but this is, to me anyway, it's just a step closer.
It's kind of like let's just put our toes in the water and see what people think. Put a sword out there. If they buy it, then we'll do figures.
This will sell, by the way. A lot of the prop
dude. People love like video game prop replicas, and let alone people love swords. So yeah. And it
Yeah,
looks
this
really
looks good.
nice.
It does. I think my mate's got a custom of this, like an unofficial custom.
And then
She
this
looks,
is Elden Ring, right?
yeah, Melania. She looks,
Look at that cape. That
yeah,
cape is stellar.
she looks phenomenal. Her skirt piece is probably going to be a softer sculpt,
Look at the
but
detail on that, though.
she's
That
also tall, by the way. You can't really tell from this, but she's a taller character.
I
This
could
is
tell
actually the
because I'm familiar with this the stage 4 stance that they're using.
Mhm. This is supposed to be yeah. I was kind of hoping that they would tackle this character, and I don't play the game. I am familiar with it enough to know what characters look like. I did purchase one of the previous releases, but I gave that one to a mate because he's more of a fan of the game.
I'm just
And
I'm just really blown away by the detail on this. Like the sculpt is really nice on this.
also, dude, when they paint metal, they really know how to paint metal.
Oh, and then display. So got to be careful there.
Yeah, not real yet. Remember that.
Yeah, yeah,
Not real.
yeah. No, they've really mastered like metal and stuff like that. And then like obviously robots. Like
Oh yeah.
nobody does robots better.
No.
Then we got these guys right here. These are looking really nice, actually.
They do look cool. I'm not a Tekken guy. That's the
Me
thing.
either. Me either.
Like, I'm so happy for. In saying that, as soon as they make King, I'm getting it.
Yes, same here.
I'm a King guy.
Yes, I'm not a Tekken guy, but
No.
I am a King guy.
Plus,
Like,
I have a Tiger Mask, and that's where King is going to be displayed.
mhm. Yeah, no, I got the Storm Collectibles King just because I was like, okay, yeah, you have to have King. You have to have King.
These look
But
good.
these are and they have swap out pieces too. You could like swap out for the jacket and whatnot.
Do they?
I've seen pictures of them like without the jacket.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So then, that's genius. I mean, technically, that Indiana Jones did that.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a smart thing to do. I'm glad they're doing it this way as opposed to like soft goods. Because soft goods won't sit on it well.
No. Yeah, these look great. And for all you Tekken fans, I'm definitely happy for you guys.
Super.
Because you're finally getting some uh
Import.
good quality import Tekken figures that hopefully these will drop and then people will like them and then you'll get a nice steady release of Tekken figures. And as we had mentioned before, this is kind of a no-brainer because Bandai owns this, right?
Yep. It is Namco Bandai. They
Yeah.
have owned it for a while, so it's a little surprising that it took them this long to even go and do.
All right.
So,
Shall we go to Jump?
yeah. I think we could probably.
All right.
Yeah.
Or should we do special effects?
Which one's special effects?
Special effects edition. Let's jump in here and see what it's about.
Special effects?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Breaking report. Special effects will deliver information on items related to specific effects, which as Sentai and Ultraman.
Okay. Yeah. It's tokusatsu. That's what special effects is, Super Sentai is special effects.
Okay. Well, that works then.
Yep.
Because I know very little about this world, but you and Augie know very, very much.
Augie knows a lot of this world. It's this is Kyoryu Red. This is part of the Shinkocho Seiho line, which is the more higher end SH figures. I guess like it's called like there's a term that they use where it's like bone sculpted, where it's like they'll sculpt it from the skeleton up. They actually tackled the Berserk figures that way too. They got the actual guy who sculpts for Shinkocho Seiho sculpted the Berserk figures.
Nice.
So they handle it that way, where it's like they'll sculpt out a full figure first, a human form, then they'll sculpt above that the actual uniform.
This looks really nice, though.
Yeah,
looks very nice.
Where it looks like, as opposed to, because if you look at like the old Super Sentai figures, they've got the costume and it looks amazing, but it doesn't. It sometimes doesn't look like there's a person wearing it.
Oh, this definitely gives that
Yes,
vibe for sure.
that's
Like,
what
there's
Shinkochu
no if
Seiya
and
is.
yeah.
They sculpt the human form first, and they sculpt above that, and that's why it looks that way.
And then we've got the new Ultraman here.
Ultraman Rising is the upcoming Netflix show, movie, I believe.
Mhm.
Very specific design. I know it's like people are kind of iffy on it,
Mhm.
and think of it as the American animated Ultraman because that's what it
Mhm.
is. I might pick it up. I think it looks cool. I think I like it because it's so unique looking.
Well, you're kind of a mark for Ultraman anyway.
I do
Like,
like the
you
design.
you
I
you
love
have a
Ultraman.
hard time turning down Ultramans.
I do.
Yeah.
I like mainly
There's
the
nothing
classic
wrong with
look.
that, though. Yeah.
Mainly the classic look. There's a ton of new Ultraman which are dope, but I can look past those.
Mhm.
I love the classic look and all its various forms. Like this one that you're showing right now, it's
Mhm.
dope and it won't get me.
Yeah. I
But
love this
that
display, though. Look at
dude, I hate how good the displays are.
I love this. Like,
Yeah,
this looks like it's straight out of, like, one of those
the
old
show.
shows. Yeah.
hmm They've got
I love
the
the
cotton effects
yeah,
with
the
smoke,
stupid dust on the ground. Yeah, it just works,
the
man.
foliage, the trees. These
Yeah.
figures look amazing.
It's a great job here.
It's Hunter Knight Tsurugi. That's Red King. People have been waiting for this. This is an old school villain, old
Nice.
school kaiju. So, and that looks amazing. But
What I
again, display only. So,
Yeah, what I do like about it is, like, looking at it, you can see the way that it looks like there's someone in a costume.
100%.
I love that.
Is it goofy looking? Yeah, but that's also
Absolutely.
how it looks.
Yeah, you can even kind of see, like, where the guy would see the eye holes here in the neck.
I love how they do that sometimes. Where I'm like, you don't have to do it. It's like, no, we have to.
Yes, yeah, no, you
We
have to,
have
and
to.
it
Yeah,
just
yeah,
so it looks good,
yeah.
like, I love it.
Dude, the display on the next one is annoyingly good.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Oh, what do they do with these dioramas?
no idea. I hate it. But I also like how they use matte painting type stuff as well.
Mhm,
Because it's not all there. It's just the section that's surrounding them that's there. But the
mhm.
furthest back, it's a photo. I'm
Yeah,
like, that's
that's
like old school movie.
yeah,
It's
well,
matte painting.
that's layering right
Mhm.
there. It's layering at its finest.
Second form of Grisa. Looks great. This
Holy
one's
cow.
Galactron. Looks amazing.
Wow.
It's almost looking like a Digimon, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, it does have the Digimon vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all the little cars and everything down there. How neat is that?
Very. I wish they'd sell stuff like that.
I hate that, like, I mean, I would hate, like, be parked in a parking lot, and then, like,
You
a
look up, you're
kaiju
like,
battle
oh,
happens. I'm all,
yeah.
"Oh god, please, no, don't step on my car. Please don't step on my car.
Yeah.
Why do I live here around these kaiju battles?"
Japan. So this is an optional armor set that they're showing off.
Ah, okay.
They don't really. They've been doing this a lot recently, where it's like, yeah, you can just upgrade your forms, which I think
I
it's
like
great.
that idea.
Yeah,
I like
I do
that
too.
idea. That's, like, definitely something that would work for, like, Luffy or something. It's like, "Here, you can have accessory pieces for
Dude,
switching," and,
totally.
like, it's not something you have to have, but if you want it, here's a set for it.
I kind of wish, in a way. I know they won't because at this point they'll just release a second Luffy figure.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like give him blue shorts
Mhm.
because blue shorts with the red shirt it still works. And essentially, the problem with the people are having is with the low leg. All right, back to this. Jaguar.
I'm not gonna lie, this is super tempting for even
This
me.
is the one, man. I've been waiting for this like
Ever?
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks phenomenal, dude.
So how many are you getting?
2.
I knew it. Yep.
Yeah, if the price is right,
I love that classic design. I don't know why. It's just
it's
something
so
about it.
dumb, but I love it.
Yeah.
And this figure looks money. Looks like there's
Yeah.
a guy. Looks like there's a guy in the suit.
Yep. Yep.
Ah, dude, I need the pre-orders up now for real.
Yeah.
This
That looks great.
This thing was beautiful. It is so dumb, and I love it.
I don't even know where I would display this, but I
It doesn't
definitely want to pick this
Yeah,
up.
2. I might get a 2.
Oh,
It's gonna be
display.
P Bandai. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I know it says display only, but they showed those. I'm believing
Yeah.
this is going to happen. I'm believing this is going to happen because I would
All
hate them
right.
forever if they didn't.
Shall we go to jump now?
Yes.
All right. Let's get to the jump. No, I don't want coupon codes. All right.
So these ones are now up for pre-order.
Mm-hmm. They all look
Kaiju
really
number.
good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, all three of these figures look
Rena,
really good.
Mina.
I love the
I have
armor on.
obviously kind of Kaiju number 8. Oh, the actual soldiers. Yeah.
Yeah, I love their armor design. It looks really, really good. Yeah, even the kaiju guy looks awesome.
Number 8. So yeah, they went up already. By the time you're watching this, they should still be up if they're not sold out. I don't think they're going to sell out, mainly because this is new.
Very, very new. Yeah.
As in, so new, the anime is not out until next year when Kaiju number 8 figure drops.
And then
Manga's going on. Yeah.
Then everybody's gonna be scrambling to grab these. Then
I got them.
I need that.
I got them because I'm a fan. I've been a fan of the manga since it started, and I'm really looking forward to the anime because I think it's gonna look dope.
I just love she comes with that huge gun there.
That's a gun. I mean, bit of a not even a spoiler. There's like a tiger. She's got a tiger. So
okay, you know what? Maybe
if they make a tiger, if they make a dude, if SH Figuarts makes an articulated tiger,
it's over.
I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah,
but they look dope. If the designs interest you alone, I think it's worth checking out the manga.
And up for pre-order now.
The anime comes out. Yeah, they're up for pre-order now. I think Kaiju number 8 with the current currency conversion is like $36, and they're like $50-ish each. The other two.
Yeah, I might grab them.
So I got them.
All right, and then we have Makima here from Chainsaw Man with a soft goods jacket. Looks amazing. Just now you're gonna have to find like what is it? You have to find like prisoners or whatnot to like set up by her.
I hate the display only sign. It's so annoying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm.
Oh, they're making her.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is.
Yeah. If she's P Bandai, don't even care.
Nope. I would actually prefer it because then I could just
because it's going to be easy to get.
Yep.
I don't have to. I hate that mentality sometimes. Where I'm like, I'd rather P Bandai.
Yep. Yeah, no, this came out nice.
Curious what she'll come with.
Yes, because we have seen the what is it, the accessory
Good
layout
Smile.
for the Good Smile version.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very curious as to see what we're gonna get with this. But definitely, if you're collecting the Chainsaw Man stuff, you have to have Makima.
Also, she will match the SH. That's the problem with the Figma stuff right now is that they, even amongst their own line, they're kind of not even compatible with each other height-wise. Mm-hmm. This one will at least suit what you already have with the SH stuff.
Right. Yes, I definitely want to see the accessory layout for sure. And here we have Kid.
He looks so good.
Ridiculously good.
I know that coat's not going to be removable, that cape. Because if it's made like Law, it ain't gonna, and it's not coming off. Which bothers me because it's like, dude, why? What?
Now that I'm looking at this, his shoulders are very interesting. They kind of remind me of the Vega and M. Bison shoulders. You know how they like kind of like it's more, everything kind of moves, like in like the neck kind of just hovers over the shoulders.
Yeah, it looks like it looks so good though.
I'm very interested to get my hands on this and see how it's going to move.
I'm not all in with I'm all in Straw Hats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which is smart. Don't be a fool like me. Oh, this is another jacket. That's funny. You think it's a cape, but it's actually a jacket.
All of them are jackets, to be fair.
Yep. Likeness is spot on, though. Absolutely. Absolutely killer.
Articulated fingers, I think.
Yeah. I think you could see one point here. I was looking at another picture somewhere else, and you could see like it shows that there's hinges, but it's actually like sculpt, and then there's actually like what is it upper by the knuckle is where it moves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Either way, it looks great. I
Hmm.
think as far as the One Piece goes, while there's engineering issues, and
Hmm.
obviously because of that, some QC issues, it's mainly engineering, to be honest. The
Yeah.
sculpts are on point.
Oh yeah. Sculpt, likeness, paint, everything's really
It's
good.
annoying because of it. You're like, damn it, they look so good.
Hmm.
And look at him. He's look how good Lord looks there too.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks great.
I hate him, dude.
Yes. And
I
when
hate
Chamba
him.
says he hates him, that means he hates that he likes it so much.
Yeah, but I'm not yet. With everyone that's not a Straw Hat, it's a eventual get for me,
Hmm.
not an instant get.
Grim. Yeah,
They'll probably
Law's
give
like,
him a cube. They'll probably give him a cube, right?
are, yeah,
Oh wait, does he not come with one? I don't remember.
I don't know. I love that
Ah,
the birds are serenading you right now. They're just singing the most
yeah,
beautiful
you can hear
song.
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's great. I dig
Yeah.
it. They're just serenading you. They're like,
You won't
Good
dig it
morning.
when they start diving for you.
Good morning, Chamba."
No,
All right. Now we have Naruto.
99.
Yeah. And what is the 99 designate
I
here?
don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is either.
I think there was like some voting thing.
Hmm.
I don't remember.
I hate that like this Naruto comes with all these extra
Top
pieces.
99 is what it was.
Yeah.
No, top 99.
I
You want
hate,
these.
I want all three of them. I
Yeah.
want
And you
all
hate
three.
it because you're like, I technically have them.
Well, okay, so with Naruto, I can get away with that.
Well, yeah, because it's all, yeah, no. Of course. He's got a jutsu that can
Yep, yep. And
point
like
jutsu.
I need that hand where he's leaning on his knee right there. Like I'm like,
But
oh
also
my
the
gosh.
faces, dude.
Yes, yes, yes.
They're honestly, Bandai's killing it with expressions these
They're
days.
killing it with this line in
Yeah.
general now.
Yeah.
Like they took that break and like reassessed and went, okay, let's bring our A game to
This
Naruto. And I
next one is
couldn't
the
be
one that you
happier.
hate, right?
I hate them all equally, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the next character that they're gonna show,
Hmm. Yeah, it's amazing.
this
Like,
one is just absolutely phenomenal.
yeah.
Look how much expression is in that pose.
Hmm.
So good.
Yep.
That expression also is just money.
I'm curious, is that a new hand piece? No, it doesn't
It,
look like it.
I don't know, but that head, that head,
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
hair and the face,
Yep.
and
Yep.
obviously that weapon too. I imagine
Yeah. I've never seen the weapon before. I'm not
yeah.
familiar with it, but
It's
it
for the
looks,
Naruto 99.
yeah, it looks awesome. So, yeah, count me in.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then this guy, he looks to be all new to me. I think they went back
they
to the
probably
drawing.
tweaked a lot of it.
Well, a lot of it's probably Kakashi reuse, to be honest, because you
Yeah,
can get away
the
with
lower
doing that.
legs. Yeah, his
Hmm.
whole leg section is
Yeah,
the repaint
but
of the chest.
the
But he
fact that
looks good.
the fact that you got him with the kunai in his mouth, like that's like one of his signature things,
Mm-hmm.
man. Like he's got those things everywhere. Like I hated the original one because you only got one of that
Mm.
like signature kunai of the yellow flash, and it's just like, dude, he's like, oh my god, he's like one of my favorite characters. Like when he
So
fought B,
this is an instant get for you, right?
yeah, like when he fought B, it was like, dude, oh my god, that was so awesome. Because like like B and the other guy, they thought they had it handled, and like
Mm-hmm.
nah, he schooled them hard. They're like, whoa, how did he move that fast? Like Minato is no joke, man.
No.
Like he really like he's probably one of the like best characters in the whole show just because of like the things that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's hardworking and like
As far as character goes, he's definitely top.
Oh, for sure. And like, the fact of like, the sacrifices he made and everything, just amazing all around, like great like character. And like when you get to see him get down and actually move, it's some of the best parts in the whole show for me personally. So with all of that being said, yeah.
You're gonna get him.
Yeah.
That was a
I'm gonna-
given from the start, if you can tell, folks.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take my old one, toss it aside, and put this one in the display. And they'll
There you
probably
go.
re-release him in a normal release down the road, and I'll probably get
I
that
have
too.
no idea. This Narutop thing seems to be specific for this.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
he's got the effect there with the 99 on it. So it's like, and then he's got the scroll on his back. Like those aren't normal things that he comes
No,
with.
right,
So
right,
like
right. Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
come
yeah.
out with the normal version of him down the line.
Unless they don't, and this is the
Well, I
only way.
wonder if the top 99 is Pete Bandai stuff. I wonder if all three of them are Pete Bandai.
They have not released any of the top 99, have they?
No, no, nothing's gone up yet. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. And
I
then
don't. I also don't see the logo of the Tamashii web next to the SH figure outside of that. But
oh, true.
again, time will tell. Time will
Yeah,
tell.
we'll find out.
Right now, because they don't exist yet, because they're only display only.
Hmm.
Just remember that, folks.
And then we have this Sasuke here for 0.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it looks great.
The
It
Zero
doesn't
stuff
move.
is amazing
Hmm.
because if you want an affordable statue,
Hmm.
get it.
Yep. And we have another fan favorite, Itachi here, who again is another great character. And some of the people that may be early in the story, like, what are you talking about, Cheynee? Just keep
Keep watching.
yeah, just keep watching.
Keep watching or reading. Oh yeah, watching. Torture
And
Princess again.
we've seen these already.
I wish they make these in figure arts
Hmm.
because I think they'll look phenomenal in figure arts.
I really
'Cause
like
they're
this one's design.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
I'd probably instant her waifu right there.
Yep. Yep. Put a character in a suit. I'm all about it.
This next batch though, this is what.
All right. All right. Here we
Yeah.
go. Lots to talk about here. All right. So what are your thoughts on these, Chamba?
I don't have any of the two previous companies' versions of this.
You.
So it's as if my brain told me, "Hey, just wait," because we know Figma's did it. They look fine. They're serviceable. We know BuzzMod did it also, and
Oh, I could have
they're on a
enlarged.
higher.
I could have enlarged these pictures the whole time. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's all good. That's all
Yeah.
good. We have the website attached to it, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know BuzzMod does this also, and they're at a higher price point. But then they've covered a lot of characters right now too.
Yeah.
Another option. This at first people are like, oh, why are they doing this now? It's so late in the game. Maybe it's because they wanted to get it right.
Very true. Because if you look at everything looks like it moves really well. Like they've got Tanjiro in like a lot of different poses in this, and none of them really look bad. I'm not hating any of it.
No. And again, mate, they don't, obviously, with a lot of these displays, they don't like to push things too far. Usually when you get it in hand, that's when you could really get in a hold of it.
That's when you take it to the next level for sure.
If Tanjiro can pose like Gabimaru, he's going to be in top 10.
Mm-hmm.
I even like how they handle his coat.
Yes, I enjoy that as well.
Yeah.
It looks like it gets up and out of the way, and then you can kind of drape it down. It looks like it articulates in the back. Like
At
it's
the
on some
hinge,
kind
they
of,
got the back hinge.
it looks like they've got some kind of like ball peg system in the back there, which is going to be great for like Nezuko as well.
Nezuko, I am curious about. I have a feeling that for her skirt piece, they'll do a swap out.
So, okay, this pose right here that he's in, I think they conveniently posed his arm up there to kind of cover that cut in the jacket. Because if you look in the back there, you can see the cut. which is
But
fine.
that's
That's going to allow articulation. I'm fine with that.
also the cut doesn't bother me too much because if you look at his coat design, it's checkered.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a perfect line for the cut to be,
Hmm. Okay. Yeah.
you
We
know?
can see it more now. You can kind of
Yeah.
see right through. So yeah, it's going to be able to articulate from the waist there. So you're going to be able to
Great
get that up
silhouette,
and
dude.
yeah. No, I love how they kind of like it's not as anime. They like kind of like fuse the two
And
together
it's a mix
perfectly.
between, yeah.
Hmm. You've
Because
got
with the
the
Buzzmod and the Figma, they're very specific to what they're
yes,
doing.
yes. The
This
Figma,
one's
they're
more of
going
a
for
hybrid.
anime. The
Very.
Buzzmod's going exactly for manga, and this is like the hybrid.
Mhm.
Um, they've got the chunky like aesthetic of the manga, but it has like the zest and the cherry on top of the anime.
Mhm.
So it's all coming together very, very nicely, and I
Also,
really enjoy it.
faceplates look good.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, spot on, like
Yeah.
absolutely spot on.
I if dude, if he's near entry level, that's over, dude.
I see that happening. I see at least him and Nezuko being probably around entry level, and I think they're gonna throw in other pieces for the 2. Like, you're probably gonna
DLCs,
get
you're gonna get DLC pieces, man.
and I think
They
you're gonna
do
get
that.
the little Nezuko with, like,
Dude,
Zenitsu, you know what I mean? Like,
if they do the chibi running one, it's over.
yeah, that's happening. That's kind of
She's probably gonna come with, her case.
mhm.
Don't give it with Tanjiro to maintain the low price point of a Tanjiro, they should probably just include it with Nezuko,
Mhm.
since that is hers technically, do you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes. I love the way this looks. And
This looks
I've said this over and over again. It's at the perfect price point. It's not the low end domestic stuff that we have from McFarlane right now. It's not the high end Buzzmod stuff or the little less high end Figma stuff. It's gonna be right there in the middle, which is there's nobody doing Demon Slayer in that price point.
It could, like, some characters could end up being, because, like, how much is I mean, Buzzmod's 90-ish. They're about 90-ish to 100 after shipping.
Or
Figma,
100 to 120,
right,
depending on
of
where you get
course,
it from,
that's true. Figmas, they're about 70, 80.
or 90 to 100.
These ones will be about 50 to
Mhm.
70.
Mhm. Which is fine, it works.
Yeah. They look
Yeah,
great, dude. I wasn't expecting to see Nezuko as well.
me either. I thought they were just gonna, like, show off Tanjiro and whatnot, but we got to see Nezuko, and it looks great.
This event, again, they showed off a lot of stuff which I was not expecting. Like
I love this
with the Kaiju
faceplate.
number 8, yeah, that one's spot on. He's just regular faceplate is spot on.
Mhm.
But that smiling one is a good one.
I love how they incorporated, like, the gradient color schemes from, like, the show. Like, if you look at his pupils there, he's got, like,
Mhm.
the nice gradient in there.
Also the hair.
Yes, and I was just gonna say that, and you could see it in the hair as well. That's one of my favorite things about, like, especially the anime with Demon Slayer is, like, the colors. The colors pop so hard in the anime, it's amazing.
Which is what this captures. It's the
Mhm.
striking colors.
Yep.
It's almost like the manga. It's almost like manga-ish sculpts, manga-inspired sculpts with the anime color and presentation.
So you can see right here. Oh, it's not gonna let me zoom. Oh, wait, can I? Oh, just a little bit. Well, anyway, you can look at the coat there, and it's doing the same thing the Tanjiro one does around the waist. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be able to move the coat, but the skirt,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
The skirt, I feel it might be. It could be a split. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Actually, dude, if you look at the bottom of her skirt, there's a white section that sticks out a little bit. That's probably the back piece.
Mhm.
It's probably layered.
Mhm. I would
I just hope it's more layered than or it's the Sasuke material.
mhm. Or
Because
you get a swap out piece, you know?
yeah, I feel the swap out piece might be the safest bet.
Mhm.
Her
But we'll
face
just
sculpt
have
looks amazing though.
everything looks great, yeah.
Yeah. That one is just like the fact that you can get that much character in just a silhouette.
Well, that and then, like, the the emotion that's coming from the faceplate with the bamboo in her mouth is amazing.
Oh yeah, they're two different expressions that they showed off
Yeah,
just
yeah.
then.
So you got the kind of like angry or
Angry-ish.
determined. You got the determined face here, and then you've got the just like, okay, where are we going?
So yeah, I didn't pick up any of the Figmas or the Buzz mods, so this might be my demons.
I've
Like,
picked up both, so I might as well get this one, right?
all right, just have the full. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Look at that. That looks so good.
This already is better than the Figmas because the Figmas really botched her proportions in the torso
Oh,
section.
I hate the Figma
I
body. I
know.
can't stand the Figma body.
I think her expression looks better too.
Mhm. I agree. I agree.
She's got the rounder because she's got like a large round forehead,
Mhm.
and it really captures it.
All
I'm
right.
looking at these shoulders, man. They're like the arms.
They're
They're
super
doing something
articulated.
really yeah, like they've got a lot of things going on with these new. That's why I love SH figure arts.
Mhm.
There's no real standard.
Right.
They do try different things. Not in saying that they don't always get it right, but they'll tweak it until they do.
Yeah, they try. They try.
Yeah.
All right, and then next up, I'm not familiar with this property.
This is it's currently airing, I believe, on Hulu. I'm not mistaken. It's a manga / anime called Undead Unlock. This is the main dude, Andy.
And what's the kind of the baseline premise of it?
I haven't actually started it, so I'm actually quite
Oh, okay.
unfamiliar. I only know it based on the designs.
I like
Like
the art design on it, like the style of it.
it looks
Like
fun. It's been something that I've been meaning to try to just get into, and honestly, it wouldn't take me that long because if you've got the Viz app,
mhm.
which is my favorite app, honestly, you can just read up the manga, or if you've got Hulu, just watch it. He agrees.
Yeah. Well, he's mad because Mama's leaving right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
but even if you're not familiar with this character, suit body,
Mhm. Mhm.
an articulated suit body at that.
Very articulated. It looks like as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks
There's
good.
something. There's something about this though that kind of like.
Do you want me to tell you what it's?
No, no, what it is what I'm looking at is, like, the actual, like, the way the figure is made, like, I can kinda, like I think I'm getting to a point where I can kinda tell, like, what teams work on what.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Like, it has a lot of the notes of, like, some of the other figures that I've seen in the past, and I'm like, "Okay, it looks like that team may be working on this
It's cool
property."
though. I think it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know what? I'm looking at this and I wish Lloyd was handled the same way.
Mhm.
Because it's a suit body, yet they went the other way with
They
it.
went all out, yeah.
No, as in this one, like with
With
Lloyd
this
from
one,
Spy
it
Family. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I wish they did to Lloyd what they did with this one, with Andy.
exactly, yeah.
Because the movement is what's holding that one back,
Mhm.
which is unfortunate. This looks good though. And I don't need another series to get into.
No, no, that's the danger of it all. And then this
Red Eyes
is
Black Dragon. It's just like, it's a black dragon with red eyes. What's his name?
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Exactly. You know it, baby.
Yeah,
It's from Yu-Gi-Oh! This looks phenomenal. I believe this is up on pre-order now, maybe?
I think so.
Yeah. Looks great.
Yeah. Not for me, but it does look
No,
awesome.
no, not at all. But
Very excited
phenomenal.
for the people that are excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because there's just like those things that you hear like the name over and over again, and then when something like this gets made, you're like, okay, like they're gonna be happy about that.
Oh, yeah. I think at this point, though, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans might just want the humans too in
Hmm.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hmm.
and SH figure arts. And, maybe down the road.
And then here we have Gohan with the soft goods cape. Finally,
Mm-hmm.
finally, we've wanted this for so long.
Problem now, though, is by starting it up now, it just gives them
You get to go
reason.
back all over again.
Exactly. It just gives them reason to go, hey, since we're doing this now.
Yeah, Gohan, Piccolo, Saiyaman, who else?
Gamma 1 and 2.
Gamma 1 and 2, Mr.
Oh,
Satan. The list goes on and on and on and on.
it's like, and
Oh God, can you imagine a Boo with a soft goods cape?
I mean, I got a third party Fat Boo with cape, so
Yeah, no, I got the
so. But in saying that, it's like, are they planning on doing that with every character? Most likely not. But with some,
yes.
for sure they're going to.
Mm-hmm.
But as a collectors, do we feel like we have to? Absolutely not. It's entirely up to you.
Right, right.
Myself, no.
This is
great.
This looks really good.
It does. But here's all right. I was having a discussion with the fellas on the voice chat before. I'm like, yeah, everyone brings up soft goods. He moves amazing. I go, yeah, but in my display right now, I'm not going to be able to really utilize any of these aspects.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm not going to bother with it.
I think primarily for like, toy photos and stuff.
I'm not a toy photographer. That's why. Yeah. I'm an action figure guy, but not a toy photographer. Yeah.
For like toy photos, this is killer.
Oh yeah, this is money, dude. This is what you want. This is what we've wanted from the start.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get at the start because they had to work to this.
Yep.
They weren't this good then.
No,
they're
not
better
even
now.
close.
Yeah. Yep. They only get better and better and better and better. So will they come, like, here's my thing. The only time I will start getting same characters that I already have in pre-existing designs, because we're talking about this, it's about the design. If I already have the design, I'm not going to bother getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a new engineering, like take out engineering and new sculpts out the picture. If it's the design that I already have, it's got to do something real bloody special in order for me to do it, to pull the trigger on it.
True.
Until they go like style specific, like we're going to redo classic Gohan, classic Goku, for example.
Mm-hmm.
This is this era Toriyama style head sculpts. That's what will get me.
Yeah,
when they start
I could see that.
And who knows, maybe. But yeah,
then
I'm so glad I can pass on this.
Then we got some Zero Bleach.
Yeah, look amazing.
Yeah, they look beautiful. I love the
figure guy, the statues, just go statues.
I love the effects on Ichigo's sword there, or Sanpakuto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these look great. Not for me though. And then we have Figure Arts Mini, Spy Family. How can you not love these? They're adorable.
Colored white.
This is for the movie. Right? Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Okay.
Which, no brainer. I mean, everybody loves Spy Family. And if you haven't watched Spy Family, definitely recommend checking it out. And shout out to all of you that did go check it out on my recommendation and sent me a DM and said, I love this show. Like, yeah, I've gotten multiple DMs from people saying,
that's
like,
good.
I checked it out and I hate how much I love this show. And I'm like, it's so wholesome. It's like, you can't not like it. Like,
don't hate it.
There's really nothing not to like about the show. Like, it's crazy. It's funny. It's fun. It's all of the things. And if you collect Figure Arts Mini, those are a must have. So I think we're about out of time now.
And that's actually great. That's a great point to leave. Again, like there's a lot more stuff on that they covered. Mm-hmm. The link will be in the description if you guys want to actually see more photos of it.
Yeah, you can go in there and kind of like delve around. And
there's like stuff that we didn't go over is like robot spirit stuff. They've got Kamen Rider stuff. There's like some Saint Seiya stuff. Those are a little bit more like, if what we're talking about is fairly niche, that's even more niche for even our own liking. Plus, it's like I am familiar with them enough, but not super passionate about it, if that makes sense.
Well, I'll tell you this. If there's enough comments and enough like response and you guys want us to go back in for like a 0.5, like a 7.5 episode on that stuff, we can do that. But if the demand's not there, we'll probably keep on trucking. But if you guys really want to see us go over that, let us know in the comments and we'll make the time and we'll go through that stuff.
Mind you, we'll be a little less familiar with some of those things.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of stuff that we won't know about, but
we could just talk about how cool they look, really.
Mm-hmm.
which a
So
lot of them do, by the way.
yeah. Oh yeah. I love the Saint Seiya designs. They look really
Yeah.
good. I'm not familiar with any of that
A
stuff.
lot of the Kamen Rider stuff that they shot off is just
Chef's
beautiful, and I'm
kiss.
so glad. I'm so glad I'm not deeper in it, because that's more stuff I just really don't
Yep.
need to buy, dude.
Yep. I'm right there with you. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully we delved into things, a little bit more than we could on the normal show. That's what this is all about, is, taking that deep dive into these
Mhm.
shows and like really like kind of like hashing some of this stuff out.
Yep.
And so thank you for taking the time out to hang out with us and talk about import figures on another episode of Importmigos. And we will see you next time. As always, I am Cheynee180.
And Chamba.
And take it easy, guys.